answer that question. First of all, there is no parent that neglected their parent, their children.
We must know what caused by this problem.
I'm talking about tonight for the every mother or every father to control.
Very much, Mr. Anan claims that the problem or the source of the problem is the parents, because he says the students rely on their parents.
أرضي بانهايو أرضي بانهايو وبحي ودنكانهايو.
First, I am greeting you. After that, this is a big problem, the lower education level in our city. Every problem has solution. We must know what caused by this problem. This problem is caused by teachers. When I saw many reasons. First, when the teacher is professional, there is no checking to his or her knowledge. Then they teach what they don't know more about it. That is big problem. If we wanted to increase the knowledge of our students, we must to solve this problem. Many teachers do not know how they manage the class. When some students make shouting, he or she may be demoralized. Some students those do not make any shouting. Then they become demoralized ones. When teacher do not know more about what he or she teach, they lose the time of that subject and important thing such as competition.
That's man he said the teacher their education is not good. How many teachers are there in this city have PhD? The teacher, when he teach the student, he know what he teach his students. When the parents they are sending the school their children, they do not honest students. Yeah, there is more education in Los Angeles, but the students they are neglect their education and they do not memorize their lessons.
If I talk about the late, what's caused for the late of the schools and of the college? What's caused? The parents. If their son or their girl, or their daughter, they said sleep early, she will be go to the school every afternoon. We saw many students that the manager is killing what they are making. They are late. I am talking about the second point. Second point is what's causing the absent. The absentee is a big problem. There is because every absent caused by the parents. If the student say, I am sick, the mother will be believed quickly. I'm talking about tonight for the every mother or every father to control.
Thank you very much, Mr. Anan claims that the problem or the source of the problem is the parents, because he says the students rely on their parents, because parents make excuses for their children. For example, if the student comes late to the school or to class, and if the manager calls the parents, the parents or the parent may make an excuse for his child to be late. So it happens anytime that parents make excuses for their children. So he says the children or the students rely on their parents because their parents make an excuse for him or for her. And the other problem is that parents should control their pupils, because their pupils or the children may tell a lie to the parents, and the parent may believe easily. So the parent should make sure first what the student is talking about. Is it true or false? So Mr. Anan claims that students rely on their parents, and parents make an excuses for the pupils, and that parents do not control or do not make sure what their children.
Everybody sitting the best and the most important in the world. That's with Allah. If I try to answer that question, first of all, there is no parent that neglected their parent and their children. Every parent is he control or she control her child because of she born this child, and she can. To control the big problem that have the teacher is they not control the students, because of if the teacher is eating the cat, the student I make the what make my teacher, and he make he eat the cat. Parent is the best teacher in the world. And they teach for us. There is the respect that and the behavior the teachers our teachers. And I don't say the best teacher is a teacher. I say the best teacher is a student.
Safa claims that parents control their children. She says, Anan, you're lying. That means because parents they control their children, as she claims. And also Safa claims that in primary schools or in the schools, teachers do not control their students, because if the parents teach their children in a good way, which they can behave with their students. Also, the teachers in the schools, in the primary schools or secondary schools or whatever there is, if the teachers do not also support that, the children or the students may not behave good when he or she is in the school. So she claims that the teachers should also control the students in the educational areas. And also she claims that the parents are the best teachers. She says the best teachers are the parents, but the teachers in the schools are the source of the problem.
Valentine